Next guy, very funny guy from a previous class with Joe. Very funny guy, very good friend of mine. Give it up for JC Hendricks, everybody. Let him hear it. Joe, say what's up.
How we all doing? I saw something pretty interesting when I was on my way here. I was out here with my girlfriend. Don't bother looking for her because she doesn't exist. I was waiting at an intersection and I noticed this woman cross the intersection in her car reading a book with both hands. And I'm like, lady, the book can wait. You know, and I'm like, well, what if she's studying for a test? And then I'm like, well, she's not going to be able to get to that test if she doesn't stop reading that fucking book. Because she's driving an automobile, guys. Christ. So I'm going to tell you guys a little something about myself. I'm sweaty. And it's not because it's hot out, that is completely coincidental. I really sweat in the air conditioning. I'm sitting with the air conditioning, like eating ice cream the other day, and I'm still like, fuck, it's so hot. Another thing I should tell you guys, I'm a huge pussy. I was crossing the street the other day, and admittedly I was jaywalking, so basically I'm worse than Hitler. And this woman stops in the middle of this busy road to go, excuse me, you're a moron, you're gonna get killed jaywalking. And I wanted to be like, you know what, fuck you lady, I'll live my life. Instead I was like, alright, thanks. I'd like to make fun of the Amish, but only on the internet. You guys will get it. I had to write some of this stuff down on my hand because technology has turned my brain into mush. Pretty much if it's not on my cell phone, I can't remember it. Like I tried to, and one person was just like, me too. But I tried to read a book the other day and I swear to God, even my thoughts sounded like, what the hell is this? Where's all the damn pictures? Books are just gay magazines. I like that one too. I'm trying to teach my dad to stop saying the phrase hooking up because the phrase hooking up means a little something different than it did when he was my age. Now if you say like, oh, I hooked up with somebody, that means you and that person, you know, like, or whatever it is you do. So like, you know, my friends would be like, oh, who'd you hooked up with Katie last week? I was like, yeah, fucking sick. But my dad would be like, so I hooked up with your Uncle Richie last week. I'm like, oh. But like, I can't tell him what it means because that would crush him. So Dad, you know this whole time you've been telling me you've been like hooking up with all these dudes that are your friends? In my mind, it's a really awful mental picture. I have no son. So, as you heard Paul say, my last name is Hendricks, and I'm going to just tell you right now, I'm not related to Jimi Hendrix, the famous guitar player. And some of you are saying, well, yeah, duh, but it's really not that obvious to a lot of people. You know, like, I'll make a reservation, I'll be like, hi, Hendricks, party of one. And they're like, oh, your last name's Hendricks? Like, Jimmy? Are you guys related? I'm like, yeah, he's my fucking uncle. Can't you see the resemblance? I actually am a musician. I play drums. You know how many chicks playing drums gets you? None. Usually I'll talk to a girl at the bar, I'm like, yeah, I'm a musician. She's like, oh, what do you play? And I'm like, drums. She's like, you fucking told me you were a musician. Where's your guitar player? Thank you. Like, I love that some people like really understood that too. Yeah, so I don't have very good luck with the ladies. I asked a girl out the other day and I said, so on a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? She looked at me and said, North Korea. We're all having a good time. So yeah, I was talking to my dad the other day and I said, oh, I have a show at the Stress Factory, Dad. Oh wait, Joe, sorry, I'm doing a thing I'm not supposed to do. So I was talking to my dad the other day and I was like, yeah, I have a show at the Stress Factory on Wednesday. And he's like, well, maybe you should run there. You need to start getting healthy. And I'm like, Dad, you have diabetes. Talk about the pot calling the kettle African American, right? Oh, Christ. My sister... But my sister's here, and she's like the good child. And she usually doesn't like to come to my shows, and when she told me that, I'm like, why? And she's like, well, because you're just such a dork up there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a dork? I'm ranked 1000th in the world in Call of Duty, Amy. Who's the dork now? The answer is me. It's still me. I'll leave you guys with this. I'm really happy that it's the summer, because that's the furthest away from the holiday season and the winter you can get. I'm saying that not because I'm a Grinch. It's a holiday joke, but that's the same thing. I'm saying it because my ex-girlfriend gave me a really shitty Christmas gift last year, because she gave me chlamydia. It's not a fun gift. If you find out someone wants to give it to you, do yourself a favor and call them and be like, I appreciate that that's something that you want to share with me, but thanks but no thanks. I'll probably just end up re-gifting it, so... Alright, you guys, I'm JC. Thank you.
Hendricks, everybody. Almost left him hanging in front of everybody.